2008 A4 4.2 towed in this morning. It just stalled. I have a battery charger. I'm charging the battery. The alternator was not charging. The battery light was on. I jump started the car, drove it in the garage, and I found something. Let me just get a set of pliers. Okay. Looking underneath the car, that's the alternator right there, and you notice there's no belt on it. We look up, and there's the belt. So, let's see if I can grab that. Come on. It's a little tight in there. Okay. So, there's the belt. It's got some chunks missing from it. Some cracks. It doesn't look too bad. Maybe it does. Oh yeah, no. So, yeah, there's a chunk missing there, chunk missing there, chunk missing there. But why did it come off? Well, where is the tensioner? That's the idler pulley over there. That guy. But the tensioner is supposed to be here in this area. In fact, notice this 1, 2, 3, 4. This is supposed to be a bracket here that bolts to the oil pan and have a tensioner right on that area. It looks like it was either the bolts backed out and it came off, or I mean it had to be. There's no way the belt flipped and then rip them off and or hit something, but I would expect to see more damage. But yeah, there's supposed to be a bracket here, and that bracket holds the tensioner. So my guess is whenever the battery light would come on and off, this thing was loose and wiggling there. And if there was a belly pan, I guess we would have caught that, but it would have, would have found it in the belly pan, but there's no belly pan. So, long story short, it needs that bracket, a tensioner, and obviously I would replace that belt as well. As far as the oil leaks go, what I've seen on this side is in fact a power steering leak, and it's not. You would think it's coming from this line, but actually I looked a little deeper. And there it is. It's just dripping from that hose. It looks like it's a hose between the pump and whatever that line is, the reservoir, I'm not sure, but it's a short piece of rubber hose connecting, there you go, connecting the pump and a hard line, and it's got 2 clamps at the end, and I'm not sure if the clamps are loose or as the rubber hose heats up and gets old, it kind of shrinks. So I don't know if I have to just tighten up the clamps or replace the hose or whatever. I'm gonna dig into that a little more, but yeah, it looks like it's dripping over there and then falling onto these lines. So I will look into both these issues, and I understand there's a CD changer error, I haven't looked into that yet. I just wanted to give you an update. I just got a chance to look at this car and see what's going on with it. So it does not need an alternator. It needs a belt, a tensioner, and that bracket.